Alright, so this is my next under 5-minute video. And what I'm going to be doing today is we're going to take a picture like this. Actually, I have it in the screen here, so it might be a little easier to see. And you notice how it's got just the one color, everything else is black and white. And we're just basically going to take a picture of myself and my fiancé and do that because she told me that that's what she would like to learn how to do. So she's actually in the room watching and hopefully going to learn something while we do this. So let's start. We're going to close out of that picture first. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight everything. I'm going to go Control C and start a new layer and then Control V. And we're going to have basically 2 layers of the exact same thing. Then we're going to go back to the background. We're just going to go into adjustments, and then we're just going to desaturate it. That's the way that I actually like to do black and white. I know that other people have different ways of doing it, but seriously, I really just do these things. I don't know why, but I just do them. And then I guess since we're going to do the cup here, we really can just copy the cup. Start a new layer, paste the cup, and then just get rid of that other layer. So basically now we have a cup with a little color around the edge, and some people would take like their magic lasso tool and they would actually select the correct layer before they did it, but they'd take their magic lasso tool, kind of like delete out those, that's the way a lot of people do it, and it's probably the way that the best way to do it, but then you get problems like this where you need to change your tolerance and all that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to undo that clear. What I like to do is I like to just take this little selector here, get as much color out as I possibly can before I use anything like that. I know this is like a completely backwards way of doing it, but it's just how I roll. Alright, so now that we got a bunch of color out, let's just take out the rest of the stuff that we can get with the magic lasso. And quickly just do all that. And there we go again. We just, the magic lasso came back to bite us in the ass. Alright, so now here's where I would take myself. I would zoom right in, and I would just take my eraser, and this is going to be really bad since it's an under 5-minute video, and I can't be perfect on it. But basically, we're just going to take this Dunkin' Donuts cup right out of it. The good thing about this is we're actually doing something that is white itself, so if you miss the line a little bit, it's not even going to matter. Obviously something a little harder wouldn't work like this, but we can easily fix all that up for you. And we want to make sure that we get her fingers that are on the cup. We want to make sure that they're erased out so that they're actually that desaturated or black and white color as well. And as you can see, it's coming out pretty decent. Right up here, we can get rid of our finger. Let's just check everything out up here because of that lasso tool. As you can tell, I'm not a huge fan of the lasso tool, but I love the eraser, and it does take somebody with a steady hand, which I don't have, and that's why some of my stuff comes out looking really bad. But there you go. There's your black and white photo with something in color, and we did it with 52 seconds to spare. Right? Right on. Alright. So that's your under 5-minute video. Please do not think that this is the way I would do something if I was really doing it. So, hope that was good for you. Make sure you read my little message here that I have on my screen and subscribe, because that's what everybody else on YouTube says to do. But, alright, cool. Have fun.